So breaking news, Drake out here, that ain't news. Anyways, so yesterday, this is just to let y'all know that this ain't bullshit. So I'm pretty sure most of you all didn't see this. And I don't even think it was on mainstream. People, you gotta stop watching mainstream news. That shit is owned. And you're not getting real news. But Elon Musk gave a presentation yesterday to every government in the whole entire world. There were people from different governments. And what he was talking about AI and the stuff that they're doing here in America. Again, the shit that they doing at the White House and to our government, they plan on doing this to every government. And they coming to us like, oh, we're downsizing, we're saving money and getting rid of all this stuff. So regardless of what you want to believe, and they trying to blame Biden them for all this money they were spending and stealing, it's not like the Republicans were doing it. And there's a new documentary coming out about 9/11. And there's a reason why this documentary is coming out. And it's because of the shit that they're doing to the Democrats. They're fighting at this point. That's what's happening. So because of that, the Democrats are willing to expose that the Republicans, George Bush, them had something to do with 9/11, which they did. That was not an act of terrorism. There's so many different videos out about people who were around there that said there was explosions and all that stuff. Listen, so Elon Musk gave this presentation. He was talking about what he did when he bought Twitter. And that one, the Twitter was nothing but a precursor to what he was trying to do. So you know how he fired all those people from Twitter? And he said he has like 30 people working there now, and the rest of the shit is ran by AI, and how efficient it is. That's what they're doing to the American government. The empire for America is over, I keep telling y'all. So they're gathering all this information that they got in government, they downsize, and they're going to let these computers run it. But it also turns everything electronic currency. So therefore, it's like Donald Trump said, that we're going to be a nation now on merit. So you know what merit is, right? It's what you do. And if you're coinciding with the laws, or just like you at work, you get raises off of merit. The same thing. So just think if another pandemic happens and, there's an outbreak and people who want to be or need to get vaccinated refuse to get vaccinated. You know what happens then now. Before you could lose your job. And it just so happened I was talking to this girl today at the gym. It's just funny how the universe works. We were just we basically talking about a lot about religion. And she's a Christian to the core. But she was talking about how her mother lost her job at the hospital because she refused to get vaccinated. And now that she's suing. Then Donald Trump even came out and said earlier today that anybody who was discharged for the Army that was not getting for not getting vaccinated, that they were going to they can get reassigned to the Army if they want to, and they're going to get back full pay from 2019 up into now. So this is our government totally falling apart. And so what he was telling the other governments is that you're going to see how the American government gets changed, how efficient it is going to run with AI, and it's been downsized. And what people fail to understand about computers, as much as they learn and this, computers only exist because of man. They are man-made instruments from technology. And whatever is put into a computer is controlled by man. Yeah, a computer can pick up things and continue to work or whatever, but again, it's controlled by man. So Elon Musk was telling these people all this stuff and how these other countries are going to do it. And all that's going to happen is this is the new world order. That's all it is. You can call this shit conspiracy or all. This shit is happening in real time. So you're going to have probably 1% of people running absolutely have total control of everything that happens to you. Because they don't need to do anything to you physically if you can't eat, feed your family, you don't have money. This is what's happening. And it has nothing to do with you, a Republican or a Democrat. These people don't give a fuck about you or me. And we're about to find out. And the bottom line is that for us to rebel against this, does technology have its good points? Yeah, it does. But we don't need to be ruled by no fucking computers. Period. Or by 1%, in which we already been ruled by 1%. But now it's finna get even worse. So, again, anytime that there been any major change in society, someone has to die. Or it's bloodshed. We live in a society today that I don't think we have enough human beings who are willing to die for something that really needs to be done, and something worth dying, not a pair of fucking tennis shoes or a red and blue flag or a motherfucker to cut you off in traffic. No, for change and for to stop what's happening. But you know what's going to happen? People are going to sit back and you're going to believe everything that you thought. You're going to think that you're not a part of what's about to happen, and you are. And this shit in slow and short. Like Donald Trump investing, you should ask yourself, why is Donald Trump and all these older people, like motherfuckers on black, why are they investing in something that they're probably not going to be around for? Because people want to live forever. These motherfuckers want to live forever. And you don't think Elon Musk, them, and all these tech people aren't trying to transfer people's consciousness into a certain way you can live forever or try to prolong their lives? They probably working on that shit right. Ain't no problem, they are. There's some insane motherfuckers in this world. This is the same motherfuckers who's running the world, period. And you and I really have no idea what's going on. But again, you have to change your algorithm. There's nothing wrong with being on social, but please try to enlighten yourself. And don't do it through regular media. You're not getting anything but what they're getting paid to tell you. Just like the motherfucking politician. And she was saying how much she voted for politicians because she believed she voted for Trump because he's an avid advocate for Christianity and this and that. Donald Trump and most people in government and the 1%, they don't believe in God. Please stop letting these people use you. Because if they believed in God, they wouldn't do half the shit they do to other people in other countries for the price of money, power, and wealth. There's nothing religious about that shit. Period. Christianity ain't the only religion, ain't the only true religion, or none of that shit. That's just gang banking. That's all it is. You all need to wake up. There's a new day coming, and it's coming faster than you think. Elon Musk and all his little tech buddies and all the 1% Black Rock, they got a trick for your ass. And it's happening in real time.